I get to invite Jada up and introduce her. And we're going to have her be joined by Jessica Stewart, her youth rally friend and co-counselor. Bestie. Sorry. So I just want to briefly introduce these counselors. I got to work a lot alongside them at Youth Rally. I believe they were both former campers. Yep. And I've got to see them mentor the younger kids and welcome them into the community. And it's exceptionally beautiful and wonderful. And it's not just fun. There is hard conversation and support, but the fun pretty much outweighs everything else. So I'll have them talk about Youth Rally next. Thank you.
Wow, Emily's really hyping us up. Thanks. I thought it was like a weird love relationship. It was one-sided. I feel like maybe it's, oh my God, this is the best day of my life. Hi guys, I'm Jada. This is my best friend, Jessica. We were just at Youth Rally last week. Oh good, they got the PowerPoint rocking.
Okay, I brought my badge.
Yes, we're super, super official and we're super excited to see all your beautiful faces. Like Emily was saying, while they get this up, while they pull this up, the sense of community that being born with this condition has given me is by far the most positive aspect. I wouldn't trade my childhood trauma for the world, only because it's led to a lifetime of friendship and laughter and wonderful experiences and getting to be in the room with really cool people like you. So on difficult days, I always kind of remember that. And I lean on my Youth Rally family and I lean on the extra fee community. And then the hard days aren't so hard, you know? Cool. Well, maybe
we would not have been up till 3 a.m. giggling last night.
Yes.
If we did not have our conditions.
Okay,
so
fabulous.
That's worth it.
Okay, so this is as good as the PowerPoint's getting. Works for me. Okay, so how many of us have ever been part of the Youth Rally family before? Where's my Youth Rally babies? Yay, Youth Rally family. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so if you have not heard of us before, Youth Rally is a 5-day summer camp, 5-day for the kids, feels like a lifetime for us. It is for kids 11 to 17 years old with any kind of bowel and bladder condition. That means us, right? So the extra fee kids are not the only ones at the camp. We have a wide variety. I think we have over 54 types of bowel or bladder related diagnoses involved. We have kids, much like this conference, from all over the world, adults as well. We've had people from all over the country, from Israel, from New Zealand, from Canada, from all corners of the globe, gather together for this really special 5-day phenomenon. What we do at Rally, what our mission is, what we're all about. Education, right? We want to talk to the kids about their medical care. Some kids come in not knowing what their diagnosis is. They have a wide variety of background knowledge, and we're here to meet them where they're at, whatever that looks like for them. We want to work on their independence. Like Emily was saying, sometimes the kids are like, dang, these guys are kind of mean. They told me I have to cath myself. And we were like, yeah, you're 15 years old. Get it together, because we love you. We tease because we care. Self-esteem. Just think about it, guys. Conditions aside, if you're 11 to 17 years old, period, like all by itself, it's already rough, okay? It's already rough. Add poop and pee problems on top of that, and we're gonna have some conversations. And they can be really beautiful and beneficial. That sense of community support, again, is the thing that is just the ribbon tying the whole experience together. It is the heart of the Youth Rally, the purpose, the mission, the reason why it works, I would say. And just having a freaking blast. We have so much fun. We take your kids and we show them a great time.
Everyone says it's the best week of the year.
It's the best week of the year.
It's the best week of the year.
Okay, let's see. Green button.
I did want to say on the independence piece, if that makes you a little nervous, to be clear, we meet everyone where they are at, and we are scaffolding them. We have kids come who do not do any of their procedures, who don't even drain their own bag. And we take those kids and we gently help them.
With love. In our hearts.
Yeah, with absolute love. And we have tons of WOCNs, wound and ostomy care nurses who come and help us with that.
So the cool thing that makes our camp unique is that we rotate through different college campuses. It's not like, where is this? Oh, it's always here. Similar to this conference. We move around. We have a rotation of different college campuses. The reason that is so cool is because these kids in a really transitional part of their life get to experience a little sliver of independent living for the first time. And we have had a lot of kids tell us the reason they felt able to go to college in the future was because they had had the lived experience staying in a dorm, using a shared bathroom, and they understood that this was like a possible future for them. Mm-hmm. And they had the confidence to do it because they had had almost like a little trial test in their childhood before. I know I felt that way personally when I went to college. I was like, this is nothing. I've done this since I was 11, no problem. So it does help promote that independence. Typically it's sometime in the second week of July. The dates slightly vary. Because people fly in from all around the world, we have a rock star transportation team, almost like travel agents. They will hold your hand through the whole process, help you book the flights, help you navigate your transportation, call you the whole time. Your kid's checked in, your kid got here, we have your kid, everything is good.
And we meet kids at the gate.
At the gate,
We get past security, we get them from the gate. So again, if you're nervous about that.
I'm a mom myself, and like as a young counselor, I was like, what's the problem? Just throw your kid on the plane. It's fine. Now I'm like, who are these people? I would trust them with my kid's life. No child is ever turned away for financial reasons. So we're constantly, seeking sponsorships, seeking donations, et cetera, et cetera. We're not here for your donations today. We're here for your children. Yeah. Okay.
And that includes airfare, to be clear.
Yeah.
My parents never paid for a cent of rally.
Yeah, mine either.
Including airfare.
Yeah, I think ever, my whole life. We were poor. Okay, cool. So we've got your kids. What are we doing with them? What are they doing here? Here are some kind of highlights of our program that is so cool. We have a really awesome opening dinner. We have a pool party, karaoke night. I think the pool party is really special. Some of these kids have like surgical scars, different management techniques, whatever they happen to have. We've had kids say like, I've never felt confident to like wear a bathing suit in public until I got to this camp and saw everybody else doing it. It's really powerful stuff. Just feeling a unique sense of comfort and safety and community support. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things that you can't really explain it in words unless you've ever felt it. It's really special and it's really moving to me.
I bought my first bikini a couple of years ago and I absolutely would have never done that without Rally.
We have medical education. So like I said, we have 54 different diagnoses, and the list grows every year. And so a lot of these kids will say like, my roommate has something I've never heard of, maybe I have cloacal exstrophy. Oh, by the way, we both have cloacal exstrophy. I don't know what that is. I'm nervous to tell them what I have. So we have medical professionals educate them about the different diagnoses, management techniques, what those all look like, what the options are. And then we have really, really cool small group discussions, which is what we kind of call the meat and potatoes of the youth rally, where we get into that nitty gritty, where you're able to see the faces in the room. You're able to be like, we're the people that calf. We're the people with exstrophy. We're the people with ostomies. And you can identify those faces of adults and fellow campers in the room. Have those really meaningful conversations. Ask those anonymous questions that you don't really want to ask your parents, that you're dying to ask. Mm-hmm. And have that sense of peer support that's like very difficult to find anywhere else. Mm-hmm. That's where the magic happens. And the fun is the cherry on top, right? Mm-hmm. Fitness Day helps kids promote their like physical health and independence. We always have a field trip depending on where we're at. This year it was at the beach. Me and Kate went kayaking. If you send your kid to youth rally, I promise to push your kid off a kayak and laugh at them personally. Talent and fashion show. That's Jessica's pet project there. She is the wizard of the talent show. It's actually the highlight of my entire year. Tell them about the talent show.
Yeah, the talent show is incredibly special. We have kids come and do any talent. That is the talent show has been running for many years. That is my pet part of it is I have made it so we can display any talent. Sports. We're working on video games next year. Next year, we're going to have a live Mario Kart race happen during the talent show. Wow. Some boys are really pumped about that. So we really work because here's the thing. It's not really about talent. The kids are always like, oh, are there prizes? No, it's about screaming your head off and building that self-esteem. And truly, these kids go crazy for every single talent. Every single one. And it's just the most special. I work crazy hard on it and I'm always exhausted. And then I get to it and I'm like, oh, this is so worth it because they're just, you watch them. This year we had a girl sing Pink Pony Club.
Not a dry eye in the house.
You watch them on stage. This really timid girl, she's singing Pink Pony Club. She takes off her pink cowboy hat that I had sourced for her.
Oh, I wonder where that came from.
And she throws it into the crowd, and you just see, I mean, you're literally watching self-esteem happen before your eyes. Before your eyes. So it is. It's the best. It's the best night of the week.
It's a highlight. It's a life highlight. Free time is awesome. There's nothing like taking 100 teenagers to Starbucks all at once. The single Starbucks employee always loves that, as do I. If you wondered, the teenagers do not tip. Maybe teach them that life skill. And then the graduation dance is just like indescribable, really. These kids, some of which have never been independently on their own before, understandable, they're like 11. They come in for the first time. They've never left mom and dad. And day one, you see these kids shaking a little bit, maybe crying in their rooms, really nervous. By the graduation dance, I swear that is always the kid dancing on the table.
Yep, 100%.
There's something magical that happens between Monday and Friday that results in that corner kid dancing on the table, but it is like the coolest thing in the whole world to see. And we have a special graduation ceremony for our graduates. Those are our 17-year-old campers, many of whom would like to return as counselors in the future. I think I skipped the slide at some point, but the really, really cool and unique thing about the youth rally is that our staff are the coolest, most passionate, most dedicated people in the world. We are entirely volunteer run. That means nobody from the president of the organization to any of the nurses on staff to any of the counselors make a dime doing this. In fact, we show up kind of at our own personal expense. I'd say probably 60 to 70% of the faculty work campers at some point. And I'd say about 90% of us live with the same medical conditions that the campers do. So it creates a natural sense of peer mentorship. They never feel really condescended towards. You have like a informal layer of support, of shoulders to lean on, of wiser, more experienced voices, of people to ask those questions to. Sometimes those questions you don't want to ask your parents, you don't want to ask your doctors, kind of awkward to ask your friends. What do I do when I poop my pants when I'm giving a presentation at school? You know, this is a personal one. What do I do? Someone tell me. And it's just really special experience. Yeah. Okay, isn't that the most special? I know I'm gonna cry. When we were little baby 11-year-old campers, me and Jessica met for the first time at youth rally. We've been like best friends ever since. The extra fee group, I don't know if anyone told you this, guys, but our condition is really rare. This just
Very
in,
rare.
very rare. The camp logo is "You Are Not Alone," right? And I think I speak for the majority of us that when we walked in, unless we happened to have been at one of these conferences as a small child, we'd never met another person with a condition. The extra fee group was really small when we were kids. It was maybe like 8 to 10 people. And I felt honored to even have met like 8 to 10 people. That was like really cool and special. Because of events like this, because of social media, I don't know why, because we've been blessed by the rains down in Africa. I don't know. Our group has grown so much. And kind of my passion sub-project while at youth rally is I love all of my campers equally, but I maybe have a special place in my heart for my extra fee ladies. This is our diagnosis group. This is the one from this year and then last year. It is so special to have this many faces in the room shared with each other, to have these really meaningful conversations that start in this formal group way and last and turn into giggling through the night, right? And then texting each other all year and calling each other on sometimes a literally crappy day, right? So every time I see this picture, I'm just super, super choked up because I'm like, wow, look at these beautiful ladies.
You feel so blessed to be in that room.
They're so cool. They're way cooler than me. And I learned so much from them. And I just want to take a point and show you like the solid rock star group we've got going on. Oops. How do I? Just to end on kind of a personal note, this is the timeline of me and Jessica's friendship. The little 11-year-old dance is the day after we met.
Yeah, the one where I have a rose in my mouth, that's the day after we met. Just instantly best friends. Instant friendship. The youth rally is more than just like a summer camp. We call ourselves a second family for life, and we really mean it. We're always there for each other. My youth rally family,
I've been in their wedding parties. They've been in my wedding party. We're best friends. When I had my first baby, Jessica sent a gift basket to the hospital, and then she came down to meet him a little while later. There's a picture of us all together at the beach.
Sweetheart. And he feels like my little nephew or something. Like he feels like, no, this is my baby too.
It's just more than a summer camp. It's something that will last a lifetime.
Truly.
And truly, like, it makes you feel not alone. Here's some like highlights of my time at camp, both in adulthood and childhood. You're welcome for those cringe pictures. Yeah, I think that's all I had. Thank you guys so much. I threw the QR up for the website, and we'll be here all day.
I wanted to mention too, we are also looking for counselors always. Yes. Jada is in charge of the first year counselor program. She does an incredible job. So any adults, anybody who maybe just aged out, maybe you're a kid that's like, your kid's 18 and you're like, oh man, I wish they had gone. Please let us know. And my parents, they were indoctrinating me about rally from the time I was 5 years old. So if you have a young child, start talking to them about it. Start hyping it up. Because for me, I didn't have the choice of being 11 and being like, I don't want to go to summer camp. I was like, I finally get to go to summer camp. You know, it was, again, my parents were hyping it up. So you can start them young.
And I will say, I personally like do an intense application and interview process for these like adult counselors, and I have super high standards. I vet these people all year long.
Incredible staff.
So the staff is truly, I can personally say, a rock star staff. If I wouldn't let them watch my child, I'm not letting them watch your child. We have incredible role models, and I take it super seriously. Yeah, so I think we have an A+ team, and I think Youth Rally is the coolest. Thank you guys.